Goldsboro, North Carolina, once again. And today I'm going to talk about Leslie Street. I don't know if y'all can see that sign right there, but that is Leslie Street. Now, Leslie Street was once a very prominent area in Goldsboro, North Carolina. This restaurant right here was called the Soul Bowl. If you came up in the 90s, and you didn't eat here, I don't know where you is. We've been taking a tour of Goldsboro, North Carolina, and seeing all the abandoned houses, the abandoned establishments in this area. And so today we're going to walk down Leslie Street. Now, Leslie Street, once again, was once a prominent area for black people to stay in, but as you're about to see, it has turned into somewhat of an eyesore. Remember, the past 3 days we've been walking down the streets and we've been seeing all of the abandoned houses. We walked about 4 or 5 blocks, and so far we got about 65 abandoned houses. So we're going to start with this block right here, and this right here. If y'all remember, that's an old cab stand. That's that cab stand. I think that was Webtown cab stands, but that has been empty for quite some years. This building right here has been empty for quite a long time. Somebody started remodeling and they did a good job on it, but it has yet to be occupied. So we don't know what's going on with that building right there. But this is Elm Street. You see the cars coming by. It's a very busy street. It's one of the main streets of Goldsboro. And right there you see Washington Shoe Stop. Now that he's still open. That has been. What's up, man? How you? All right. Appreciate you. So yeah, but this is one of the staples of the community. He's still there fixing shoes. He's a cobbler. But let's take a walk down this block real quick, right? And this is once again the Soul Bowl. This actually we used to play this corner too, but that's another story. Let's take a walk around here and see what we see as far as the houses go. And so this house, I'm pretty sure, is inhabited. You see there's a well manicured lawn right there. So I don't think this is one of the houses that we're going to focus on. Now, this house right here. Now, if I'm not mistaken, the gentleman who used to live here just passed. But there is a car right there. So I'm not going to say, thank y'all for tuning in. Make sure y'all share the video. Appreciate y'all. But I'm not going to say that this house right here is abandoned. I'm not going to say it quite yet. Even though you see trash built up in the trash can, you see mail in the mailbox, but you see also a car. So we're gonna hold this one off for now, unless we see something different. You see the awning coming down right there, but we're gonna say that is not abandoned so far, right? And so there you see an abandoned lot. Now I think this house right here got burned down right here. This is one that got burnt down, and it's still an empty lot. So we're gonna say that this is an abandoned lot, and you see, how the trash has accumulated. Probably people come here, at night or whatever, and hang out. So this house right here, 518, we're gonna say that. It's hard to say, but we're going to say that somebody lives here. I'm going to say that somebody lives at this house. And so right here you have what used to be the W.A. Foster Center. This was a center, or is a center now, that the youth come and box and, they have certain events. But back in the days, this was the epicenter for all the ballers, and the hustlers. Because, if you don't make it in balling, then you automatically turn into a hustler. So this is one of the places that we used to come and ball and hang out and learn the game from the older people. Now this house right here, 513, still not going to say it's abandoned. There's some signs of life. You got a basketball goal. I think somebody stays there. So I'm not gonna say nothing about this one, but this one right here. We see this one is definitely abandoned. This house right here is definitely abandoned. And this tree, you see this tree has fallen on this house. You actually see the steps right there. Now this tree has been laying on this house for I don't know how long. How long? So there you go, right there. This is one abandoned house on Leslie Street. You probably can see or tell, you know, the windows, everything has been kind of boarded up. You see some replacement windows back here. You see that they probably have some dogs or some pets back there. But I'm not going to say this one is empty, but definitely we know that this one is probably inhabited, unlivable, because basically it has a tree right here laying on the roof. Now I know this tree have been here for, you know, at least a year by now. And I'm going to take my chances and walk up under it. But so we got this one. Somebody said they buy houses. I posted, this is private property. Hunting, fishing, trapping, or trespassing for any purposes is strictly forbidden. Violators would be prosecuted. So I guess I would be considered a violator. So let me go down here. So that's one empty house, abandoned house, and one empty lot. Now this lot right here was also a lot that somebody used to stay in. How you doing? All right. You live here? How long you been living here? 2000? The neighborhood changed a lot, ain't it? Because was that house there when you moved here?
There was another behind it too.
Okay, so they tore them two down.
Oh yeah, they been tore down.
And so, you know, that one is empty, right? That one is empty. What about the two on the end? Do you
I don't know about on this side.
on the left side?
I don't really until I think
Okay. They what?
it was empty one time.
Okay. And what about the one beside the house with the tree on it?
Oh, somebody lived there.
Oh, okay. Okay. And the one beside that one too, huh?
Yeah.
Oh, okay. Are you from Goldsboro? Where you? What's your name?
Coley, Lily Coley.
You ain't no kin to Tunk Coley, are you?
No.
Everybody asks you that. That's
A lot of people.
Oh, okay. Lily Coley.
What you doing?
I'm walking up and down the different streets of Goldsboro and doing like a series on all the abandoned houses on these streets. Now I know.
Down there, you see down, have you been down there?
Now I haven't been. Yeah, I rolled down it, but I'm going around counting them all. So I'm pretty sure. Like you got a nice, pretty house. You keep your yard up. Got some gardens out here. So that's. I know you want the rest of the neighborhood to look like that, right?
The lady, she just moved in that in too long.
Which one?
Next door to me.
So that was empty too.
Empty for a long time. But
Okay.
somebody living there.
Somebody living there. Now, what about them two across the street? Don't nobody stay there, do they? Yeah.
But this, I think the next one, there's a man gonna move in that one.
Okay.
If he keeps the yard up.
And then there's a couple of them down there been burnt down.
Yeah, right there.
Oh, okay. And so where did you live at before you moved here?
On Hollowell Street.
Hollowell in the new projects.
Right,
Yeah. Okay. Well, I what's your name, Miss Coley? Thank you so much, Miss Coley. Let me go down here and
This house, the man passed away, and he left it his girlfriend. Left it to her. But I think there's something that she said she got to do before she could.
Well, first of all, she got to get the tree off of it. First of all.
She said she was selling
As is.
Uh-huh.
Yeah, they probably won't really buy what. I don't know.
Mama said it was pretty cheap.
Yeah, she got to. Yeah,
It
'cause
had tree on it.
that got a lot. They got a lot of work to be done.
Oh yeah, yeah.
All right, Miss Coley, I thank you for chatting with me. All right,
Yeah.
take care.
We try to keep this place clean though.
Yeah, I can imagine. I can imagine the trouble you have sometimes.
Yeah, yeah,
Yeah, but it's a beautiful house you got there.
well, thank you.
All right, you're welcome. All right, so we got right across the street. We got two empty lots. So we're gonna say one abandoned house and and three empty lots. That's one right there. Um, and she says somebody just moved in this one. So this is one that would be considered abandoned. She said it's been empty for years. So we're going to go ahead and add this to our total. So right now, we got 2 houses and 3 empty or abandoned lots on Leslie Street. Now, once again, Leslie Street is known as also the Stroll. So this is in Goldsboro, North Carolina, Wayne County. Y'all make sure y'all let me know where y'all from when y'all come in. Like and share and subscribe to the channel. Appreciate y'all. Romania, okay. Okay, appreciate y'all. Y'all make sure y'all tap in with me. So this is 2 houses. And so then we're gonna go across the street to this house. What's going on, my man? How you doing? You hanging in there? What's your name? You stay around here? Where you stay at? Oh, okay. All right. Well, hope everything works out for you. All right. And so that's what we see is a lot of homeless people who walk in these areas and congregate. As you see, this house right here is empty, and I like to walk around the back of them so we can see if anybody has been living in these houses. Y'all know last night on William Street there was a house fire, and that house was abandoned like this one, and people were actually living in the house. So I have no doubt that the people who were living there caused the fire. If you go back and watch that video, it was a propane tank that was taken out by the fire department after they put out the fire. And so, and that video didn't have no sound for about the first 8 minutes. I hope this one has one. So yeah, so this is one of the abandoned houses. Evidently somebody got put out. And that's what I'm saying, like where's the city? This is in Goldsboro, North Carolina. Where's the city? Like what city allows this type of trash and stuff to just be sitting outside um, in their district? But this is the 3rd abandoned house, or 4th. We're just gonna say 4. We're gonna say 4 for right now. This is the camera shakes a lot and gives me a headache. I'm sorry, you know I'm walking and looking around and holding the camera. So y'all gotta bear with me. Appreciate you. So this is Goldsboro, North Carolina. We're taking a tour of all the abandoned houses in Goldsboro. So here we have another one. No one stays here. So this is 5. This is the 5th house in about 3 lots. Okay, there's a cat that just jumped out on me. I guess I am intruding. They just, cats are sneaky. They like to hide behind stuff. So he just jumped and hid behind the trash can. Oh no, he went under the house probably. Because I don't see him no more, but we're gonna go over here. We're gonna leave the cat alone. So here you see the 5th abandoned house. And this says dog on premises. But you see there is Bojangles right here. Somebody been sitting on the porch probably. You got letters. And you see, I'm not gonna get too close to the door, but you see the door has been broken. They are abandoned because I guess, I don't know. Like we gotta find, this is 414 Leslie Street. 414 Leslie Street, and I'm pretty sure that people have been in this home. You see pillows in the window. Most of these homes are havens for the homeless. Now, granted, and that's the problem As I said, we had a fire last night. So most of these are havens for the homeless. You see there, those windows probably easily pulled up for somebody to get in. So this is the 5th house so far. Now, mind you, yesterday we saw about 22. The day before that, we saw about 25. And the day before that, we saw about 15 in like a 1 block radius. So this is 5. I'm gonna venture to say that that's an empty lot that once held a house. There's a lot of bamboo sticks back there though. So it definitely is Native American country right here. We in Goldsboro, North Carolina. So we got 5 so far. And there's no question about this house right here. We got 5 so far. If 100 of us committed to donate $200 per, hey, look, that's what I said one time to to, as far as, getting the homeless off the street. If everybody, for 1,000 people, forego the Christmas gift and donated $200, that'll be $200,000 where we can build a homeless shelter or something, right? It's really that simple. But this house right here was set on fire. So this will be the 7th. We're gonna say this is the 7th. This house was set on fire probably earlier this year, and it's still here. Violation of the city's minimum housing ordinance, building inspector. So yeah, I'm wondering how I forgot that one of my homeboys just got a position in there. But you see here the liquor bottles, and trust me, homeless people probably are still coming in here because it's a haven. There's some, yeah, if we stop paying for 2 wars, I hear you. Yeah, that's definitely a point too. But best believe that there's, some homeless people that probably still frequent this area just to get some heat. So this is house number 7 on this block. Now this is Goldsboro, North Carolina. I think I just heard some life in there. So this is house number 7. We're gonna say this is house number 8 because as you see, it's new. You can tell it's been newly renovated. So this was probably abandoned for quite some time, but there you see, the nice windows. I see some ladders in there. So this is one that's gonna be soon to be inhabited. Now, so that's what, let me see, we're gonna say that's number 8. Now this is number 9. We got to cross the street for this one. This is number 9. So as you see this one right here, and we are in Goldsboro, North Carolina. Make sure y'all like and share and subscribe to the channel if possible. Goldsboro, North Carolina. This is house number 9 on Leslie Street. We've just walked about that far where that red car is. So that's what we have so far. This is house number 9. And we'll take a little walk around. These have been boarded up. Let's go to the back and see what we see. Population of Goldsboro is about 45,000. The county has about 80 to 100,000. So the city, as you see, has kind of gone down. Okay, so now this begs the question. So that, oh shoot, what's up, man? You scared me. How you doing? You live back here? Okay. So there we have a young gentleman that's living back there. So I think that one is empty too, as we see. Because you see some pants and everything on there. So I think this one is empty. So we're gonna say 10. We got 10 empty houses. You saw the young gentleman kind of startled me as he, he said, ask him. That guy's definitely trapping, asking for some rock. I hop in. Now I don't do the rock, my homeboy. So now you got this building right here. This has also been one that was burned by fire. So this one is burned by fire and has been burned for about, this is probably like a year ago too. Shoot, yeah, the homeboy caught me off guard over there. You know what I'm saying? And so this one has been burned. We're not even gonna walk back there because I feel like I'm trespassing on my man already, even though, you know, he don't live there. But that's 407. This is in Leslie Street, Goldsboro, North Carolina. So I don't forgot where I was at. But let's say we on number 12 right now. We on number 12, walking down Leslie Street. We're gonna take a stroll down. Now, that is a church right there. This is one of the historical churches, Pentecostal Holiness Church. Some people say they sit on the back porch right there, the homeless people do, and charge their phones and things of that nature. But, you know, as you saw the homeless guy walking by, you know, he said he was homeless. So this is a place where homeless people frequent, and they try to, you know, attempt to, you know, get some sanctuary. Like, this is a sanctuary area. Like they say, sanctuary city, homeless tent. Someone was found dead in that house. Okay, they was. Okay, well, I don't doubt it, because my man just sitting back there like, if I'd have came 2 steps closer, it might would have been trouble. And I'm gonna get me one of them phone holders, because it's like a ghost town. Yeah, this is in Goldsboro, North Carolina. We've seen about 12 houses in we're gonna say a 2-block radius. 12 empty houses. Those houses are occupied. So we're gonna go right here, and I think this one is occupied as well. Now, somebody used to live here, and I think they don't live here no more. As you see, one of the back windows are boarded up. One of the back windows are boarded up. Now I don't know. We gonna hold off on this one. How far are you from south of the border? We're probably like 2 hours away from South Carolina. Goldsboro, North Carolina is on the southeastern part of the state. But this house right here, now this is Mr. Albert house. Now this is Mr. Albert house. Mr. Albert house feels the same way a lot of people do in the community. He got cameras. You see, he got cameras on his yard, on his lights right there. Mr. Albert is a white gentleman who moved from somewhere out west, and he thought that this would be a good place to live. Yeah, that's Mr. Albert. He keeps his house decent. You know, you see, he got the Buddhist monks or whatever they are. So he keeps his place pretty decent. But I think this is empty. We're gonna call this house number 13. But he's complaining about some of the ladies of the night that harass him. You say you see me, come on outside then. So he talks about some of the ladies of the night, and this in the nighttime is considered, you know, where you would go if you want to pick up a lady of the night, or even a man of the night, from what I understand. You know, you can pick your poison on this street right here. That's why I call it the Stroll. So those houses look pretty well manicured, right? So, and these do too. So as you go further down, all of these houses right here look pretty good. So, which begs to ask me, you know, why are the other houses looking so much in disarray? Goldsboro, North Carolina. Where's the closest Baptist church? I don't know. We got a lot of Baptist churches, and mind you, like, we got a lot of churches. But you know, as I always say, we got a church on almost every corner, but we got a whole lot of problems in the community. And so We need the church to be more vigilant in their churchship. But nevertheless, okay, we got about 13 houses. I'm gonna take y'all a little bit further down. And then drugs are prominent, everywhere for real. Any type that you want. Any type that you want are prominent. So there you have 2 houses now. These are being built, and some people say like